questions for you guys today. Actually, not very, because our first question is...
Hang on!
I just wanna...
Right then. Hey guys, welcome to the Tuesday chatter. We usually do a Monday mumble, but this week, because Monday was a little bit crazy, let's put it that way.
And busy.
And busy, yeah, it was a very busy day, and I had to finally submit my tax return.
Drum roll!
No. No drum rolls. Yeah, I had to finally submit my tax return, so don't know about you, but tax returns always make me feel really nervous. And
by the way, the reason how I got a drum roll is I got a balloon underneath the ring. Like, boom.
Yeah, so we're filming this on the new camera right now, aren't we?
Yeah.
And it's rather fancy and lovely. And the free Gorilla Pod that we got with it means that we can now attach it to our tripod because it just wraps around it. Gorilla Pods,
really cool.
Gorilla Pods are cool. I like them because when I'm walking around with the camera, when I was testing it, I actually felt like I had a grip on the tripod, whereas the other one that we got from the pound shop was perfectly functional and actually screwed into the camera very well. But I was always scared of dropping it, whereas this one does a grand job. And now it wraps around the tripod. So far, love Gorilla Pods. This one that we got for free is only like the £20 one, I think it is. So if you're looking for a tripod that you could use for out on the go, I would recommend a Gorilla Pod. Yes. We've already asked them that one before.
Have we?
Yeah. We wanted to ask you what your favourite dinosaur was, and we've done that before, haven't we, with the Christmas video. We want to show something. So, today, oh, go on then, you tell me your favourite dinosaur. Raptor. My favourite dinosaur was a raptor too. And a lot of other people chose raptors. Roo loves Jurassic Park. Absolutely loves Jurassic Park, don't you?
Yeah, I've seen the version 2 and I'm waiting for the version 3.
Well, no, you've seen all 4. Is there 4? 4 so far? 5. She's seen all of them anyway. And she wants the next one. She cannot wait. So, you're looking forward to it, aren't you? Rawr.
Blue the raptor!
Blue the raptor. It's very close to my face. That's enough. Raptor can stay down here for a minute. Right then. What have we done today? Well, it's been quite busy actually. We've done bits and bobs, general homemade stuff. Roo just aced her spellings today. Just like, whatever. Give me difficult words, whatever. You just get them right, don't you?
Yeah.
Yep.
Pretty much.
You'll have to spell onomatopoeia.
Onomatopoeia.
That's saying it, that's not spelling it. We're going to have to go to that level of words at the moment. One thing that I've been doing today, actually I say I mean we, Roo has helped me clear out the chest freezer, haven't you?
Yep.
And we found a lot of food that we didn't even realise we had. It's full to the brim, isn't it? And Roo found lots and lots of strawberries and raspberries. And also I think we've got enough beans to keep us in beans every day until our next beans of this year start cropping. So beans for dinner, Roo.
No!
Runner beans and squeaky beans. We've got plenty. So I think it's important at this time of year to take a stock for us of what we've used since we last started harvesting and what we've got to use coming up. And that will help us adjust the food that we grow to store over winter accordingly. It seems that we don't actually use as many runner beans as we grow. We grow too many runner beans, so I will adjust that in my plan for this year. But we don't have enough tomatoes because we're totally out now. I mean, I think we've got 2 jars of passata left and that's it, and I'm saving them for when I'm desperate because I don't want to use our last little jars of summer. I'm dreading it. But this year we're going from growing, what was it, how many tomato plants did we have last year? 32?
32.
I think it was 32 tomato plants we had last year, to growing nearly 100 tomato plants this year.
Wow.
So that should hopefully keep us in passata for a little while. You know, given that we actually build a fence around our plot and then stop the sticky fingers stealing the tomatoes.
No.
No. So So that's what we're doing. We're taking stock of what food we grew compared to what food we've actually eaten, what we've got left to eat, and incorporating that into our plan for 2019's growing season. So yeah. You had a question you wanted to ask them actually, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, go on then.
What's your favourite? What will your superpower be if you want it to be? What would your superpower be if what would you think?
If you were a
superhero, what
superhero
power would you have?
Yeah. So what power would you have?
Okay.
Go on.
I would actually have X-ray vision, but if you actually, everybody has X-ray vision. Do you know that, guys? So, if you cover one up eye and you blink it, then put your finger in front of the camera, then
you have to cover something. If you can cover something up with your finger with one eye closed, yeah?
And then open it, then you're actually looking through your finger.
Because you can see that item again.
Yeah.
We have been watching, if any of you have Netflix and you've got kids, really, really recommend the series called Brainchild. Really good, isn't it? Wasn't too keen on the first episode, which is all about social media and all that, so that just wasn't relevant to the little one because she's not allowed on any of that. But the rest of it is fantastic. We're currently halfway through the episode on space, aren't we? I've lost her. She's gone. She's not on the camera. Come back, Roo. Come back, Roo. So yeah, Brainchild on Netflix is brilliant. My mum brought us a pass for Netflix for Christmas, and we've been really enjoying it, haven't we? So, if you were a superhero, what would your superpower be? So Roo said she would have X-ray vision, and she taught you how you can test. She taught you how you can test that you've got X-ray vision yourself, and I would have the power to teleport. Yes, I would.
Actually, I'd have.
Or some just ruby red slippers to click the heels and get home. That'd be nice.
I'd have teleportation and speed, and also
Have you seen Roo be the Flash? Did you know that Roo can be the Flash? Sorry, I interrupted you. Teleportation, speed, and what? You struggle with that.
Do
you want me to help you? No? Invisibility.
Invisibility.
Oh, I'm going to put that on your spellings this week.
No.
Next week, right?
No.
Yeah. So Roo would have X-ray vision, teleportation, speed, which she's already got because Roo does a really good Flash impression. We'll have to show them again, won't we? She's really good. And also invisibility. Whereas I would just be happy with teleportation. So let us know, or let Roo know, what your superpower would be if you were a superhero. Now, I'm already a mutant, apparently, according to my dentist, because I don't have any wisdom teeth at all, which is apparently...
I've got caps on my teeth, like...
You've had poorly teeth, haven't you?
2, 3.
You've got 3 silver teeth. Yeah, she was born with no enamel on her teeth, so to preserve the adult teeth as they're coming through, they've put silver caps on them. So, but yeah, apparently no wisdom teeth is a new mutation in the human race, and like 0.2% of people have it or something like that, and it's to make space for a bigger brain. I'm going to take that.
I actually lost 2 on these tops, my 2 top teeth, and then they grew back, and now they're really big.
They were your baby teeth and your milk teeth, and now you've got your grown-up teeth, haven't you? So yeah, in the next couple of days it's February, and so the month after that is spring. Well, not until the end, you know, like 20th, 21st of March, but it's still getting closer. I think a lot of people have struggled through January. January blues seems to be grabbing quite a few people at the moment. And I find that when we get to, say, the winter solstice on the 21st of December, there's that kind of excitement that the days are going to get longer now. And then after Christmas on like New Year's Day, you're like, yeah, we're into the next year, you know, starting to grow soon. And then January just seems to go on forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. but it's over soon. We nearly survived January, so I'm really looking forward to February and getting some more seeds started. Which reminds me, our next instalment of What Seeds to Sow, it will be up in a day or two, a couple of days. So keep your eye on for that. If you want to know when that goes live, because I know a lot of people have subscribed to find out that monthly instalment, then hit the bell and you will get a notification. It will pop up and tell you that we have done a new video. So, I also forgot to tell you, oh I know, 1 second. Dahlias. These are the dahlias that you saw me like bedding down for winter, basically. And I just wanted to show you how they're doing. I don't have to hold it up, but they've been sitting in this blue like mushroom box that we get for free from a pub on the other side of town. And then I lined it with newspaper and then filled it with sawdust. And then I just bedded these down in there. And they are doing really, really well. I've been checking them. There are no soft spots. There's no damp. But they've done exceptionally well. I'm really pleased with how they're drying off this year. And they also, because they've been in what we call our mud room, they haven't. They've been indoors, so it's not heated in there. But they haven't been exposed to any damp, and they haven't also had a really dry environment, so they've not wrinkled up and they've not started to rot.
Balloon.
You and your balloons today. So yeah, they've done really, really well. So what I will do in April, I am going to pop these on and get them to grow in again. I might pop them in the end of March, around first day of spring, something like that. But I will keep them indoors until the frost has passed. But what I will do once they start to shoot is I will show you how you can take cuttings for plants that will form tubers this year, and then you've got more plants for years to come. Woohoo! It's a great way to take, if you've got a dahlia that you love, then taking cuttings is a great way of increasing your plant stock of that, rather than going and buying new ones. Because it will flower this year. Hey Poppy Cat! So that was our dahlias. And I wanted to ask you guys, is anybody going to any garden shows this year? Now we are hoping to go to Gardener's World Live, aren't we? It's what we usually go to, and that's where you met the Skinny Jean gardener, isn't it? You went on stage, didn't you? Do you remember? She had to answer questions about gardening and she did really, really well. So we're hoping to go to Gardener's World Live again, and if everything works out, then we may be going to the Malvern Spring Show, or Spring Festival, I think it's called now, isn't it? So hopefully we're going to that. But does anybody know of any kind of smaller shows that aren't these big ones? We used to have one, we used to travel over to Birmingham, and there was one in King's Heath in Birmingham that was like a garden festival, and it was all like local growers, and they had a few show gardens, but it was just a really, really nice place to go, and the council removed funding for it. What is she doing? What are you doing? No, yeah, the council removed funding for it, which was a real shame because it was. I've got sawdust all over me, haven't I? But it was a really good show, and I'd love to find some kind of smaller shows.
This is my little centipede.
The boxes that her free gifts came in, by the way. She's built herself a fort out of them. So.
I can put this in.
And then once they're used, they'll go on the compost or to cover a bed. So. Yeah, so I'd like to know, does anybody know of any smaller kind of shows, but they're kind of in the Midlands or not too far from the Midlands, Midlands of the UK, that is. But if you're in America, I want to know, is anybody going to the, is it Homesteaders of America conference? I'd love something like that in the UK, but I don't think we have anything. I'd love to go along and be inspired and meet some new people, but it doesn't seem that we have anything like that here, unless I don't know about it, and if there is, let me know. So as well as the garden shows, I've been looking for some kind of seed swaps or potato days and things like that around the UK, sorry, around the Midlands. I can't find anything. Seems to be everything down south or north and like nothing in the middle. But again, it might be that I'm just not finding them. But talking of potatoes, I've had a lot of requests like on our live and on a lot of our old videos, and some new ones too, to show how we grow our potatoes. So we're actually going to do a big potato experiment this year. In fact, we're going to do several potato experiments this year, as well as how-tos, how we do what we do. We're also going to do, I think at the moment it's a 5-part experiment. So we're going to grow some potatoes from the quid shop, potatoes from, say, Wilco's, something like JBA kind of potatoes, organic potato, and shop brought potato, if I can find the same varieties. All the same variety, all in the same compost, grown in the same way, in the same place, and we will see which ones give us the best harvest. I don't know what it's going to be. I love Wilco's potatoes myself, and some from their allotment shop, but that's going to be an experiment that we're doing this year, and I'm looking forward to that. So I think I'm going to do it with first early potatoes, hopefully some Aran pilots or something, because they are tried and tested and they give us the best harvests. So if I can find some Aran pilots from all of those, so quid shop, Wilco's, standard seed supplies like JBA, organic, and something from the shops, then we shall do a 5-stage experiment and see which gives us the best harvest. So that will be interesting. I know I said we're going to do a seed natter today, but what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to do the what seeds to sow for February video as usual, as I said, in a couple of days. And also I've got a couple of separate seed videos that I want to talk through to show you some different things. So there will be lots of videos coming up, but I'm going to stagger them out so that it's not just all seeds or just all me sitting talking to you. So I'm looking out the window and the sky has gone white, and apparently we're getting snow this evening, which will keep Roo happy. If we do, then we're going to go out on a snow adventure tomorrow, which will be good fun. Nice test of the camera too. So, are you coming to join me to say goodbye? Or are you just going to shout it from over there?
Bye! Thank you for watching Alternative Smart Holding, and hit that subscribe button if you want to see more videos.
Yep.
Thank you. Bye-bye!
Thanks for watching, guys. I've been Jazz. The crazy curly haired one that will not sit still was Roo, and this was Alternative Small Holding with our Tuesday chatter, which should have been the Monday Mumble. We don't usually upload on Tuesdays, but we just switched it to today. I hope you get anything done that you had planned this week and the weather doesn't scupper your plans too much. And take care, and we will see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.